Welcome back from lunch, everyone. I was thinking we'd do a quick warm-up in just a moment. If you could stand up and write your name with your belly button. There's Hannah with here. Could you imagine? So this is going to be about primarily at high school readers, but also it'll work a little bit with middle school readers and PYP librarians as well. You know that strategy is a transdisciplinary skill. Actually, it's not, but it should be. So some of the strategies here can be used for primary. So my whole goal here is to create an enduring framework of support to actively promote reading across the high school. Now, in doing that, I'm lucky enough this year to be working with Joe DeCina, who is the curriculum coordinator for language literature in the IB. And one of the things we sat down to do is we identified the different types of high school readers. So probably the largest group of readers that we have in our school are the students that just do it for the grade. Then we have the IGCSE readers that they used to be readers in middle school, but now they don't do it so much more, or so much because the curriculum is just crushing them. There's the pleasure readers. We don't necessarily have to reach those students. Those students will always read. We just have to make sure we don't turn them off reading through some negative interactions in the library. Then we have the peer pressure readers that will read something if they think that they're missing out on something. These are the FOMO kids. Then the utilitarian readers who maybe think that reading a book is going to help them in their college interview. So the first one is the UWCSTA Big Read. This actually is very similar to One Book, One Community, which I first experienced with Linda Hoysa at the American School of Peru. And the whole idea is, what if everybody read the same book? Okay, so we're trying to do that in the secondary school. We chose the 57 Bus by Josh Slater. And this is an initiative across two campuses, across both the Dover campus and the East campus. So total, that is about 3,000 secondary students and 5,500 students across both campuses, but just the secondary students. So the whole idea with the, yes? Sorry, cognitive dissonance. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the 57 bus. My apologies for that. Thank you, Sue. That would have been terrible had I gone through. So it's about, it really happened 6 years ago, maybe 6 years and 2 weeks ago. One person of color, teenager, lit another teenager on fire who was a non-binary teenager on the 57 bus in Oakland, California. And it is a piece of narrative nonfiction. It's absolutely phenomenal. It deals with the LGBT movement. It deals with race and discrimination, criminal justice system. It is absolutely phenomenal, and it gets people talking. So that's what we chose for the big read. Pre-launch, very strategically, we went to senior leadership and different leaderships within the school, and we offered them an advanced reader copy. So we went to the head of campus. She read it in a weekend. She really identified with the mothers in the story. The director of communications and college affairs, who basically handles all external communications, she read it with her child, who's in middle school, and they recommended it. They talked about it at the dinner table to their family. The senior communications manager and the director of teaching and learning, whose husband is the high school principal over at the East campus, and they read it and they gave it to their kids to read. Then within high school leadership and middle school leadership, the principals read it, the vice principals read it, the heads of grade read it, and then the English teachers read it. These are all advanced reader copies. So the idea was we figured that they were going to be the people on the front lines, because they're going to be the people on the front lines. We want them to have our back, because it is controversial. It's very well written, it's a piece of journalism, but the incident itself will bring out a lot of ideas that will get people talking, and because it deals with sensitive issues, especially in Singapore. We needed to make sure that we had buy-in. So another group that we reached out for was the Literature Society advisors. They liked it so much that they bought 190 copies for their 9th graders to read, which is linked. That goes back to the students that read it for the grade. Right, we got about 320, I think, 9th graders we have on the Dover campus. Then we also focused on the influencers. So we have Joanna Fishman there on the left. She's the head of University Advising. She has a lot of clout on campus because our students are really concerned about what university they go to. Tim Brzezinski, who is an English teacher, but he's much more than an English teacher. He's an examiner. He works for the IB. He has a lot of clout among teachers and students. We have Alice Henry, who is also a middle school teacher, but is widely seen as an informal leader. We have Angela Erickson, who is middle school literacy coach and head of middle school English, and she's phenomenal. Everything she touches turns to gold. So these are some of the people that we got on board. We got blurbs from them. We got their pictures. And then on launch day, we had this going out on Instagram. Okay, so right away, parents seeing this on Instagram. And I was a little bit nervous to parents because I wasn't promoting it to parents. But right away, you can see a parent within seconds of it being posted wrote, "One of the best books recommended to me by my children who borrowed it from the school library." So right there was a great way within seconds of it being posted. We launched it in the library. This was Barb's idea to not only have a display of the book, but the related reading. So we have related reading paired with the book itself. We launched in the library. On the screens in the library, we have different blurbs scrolling, and these are from teachers and students and even parents from both East and Dover campus to really make it feel like a community initiative to get those students that will read something for peer pressure. We have the poster in the middle school English, high school English. Then every student in secondary school that first day of launch, in their advisory group, which is kind of like homeroom, if you have homeroom, they all kind of had this teaser that went back 6 years. It was an actual newscast from the day that it happened, and the way it was being recorded was really interesting. Then one of the culminating events will be an author Skype with Dr. Slater herself, which is great. She gives a half-an-hour author visit on Skype for $350, which for us is a pretty good deal, and very low carbon emissions. Another thing, signage. So one of the things we've done is we had a middle school genrefied section. We still do, but we changed it to young adult. And that's to make those high school readers feel more comfortable going down to the young adult section rather than having to go down to the middle school section. Our posters, I feature two very popular teachers. Again, Tim Brzezinski, you can see him there with his neckbeard, and Anisha Wilnick, along with Bill Gates and Michelle Obama. So again, capture the kids' attention, get them to have a little bit of a chuckle, but also see these top 5 recommendations. And then a little bit like Banksy, I took a picture of a lending machine, or a vending machine. I call it the lending machine. And I put it up in the high school corridor when nobody was around. And linked to all those QR codes are audiobooks, and the audiobook from BorrowBox, if BorrowBox is here, and the audiobook. Phone-free zone during the exam. Part of this was to show students what they can do when they're not actually connected to their devices. So in the exam, or during exam season, or leading up to exam season, I wrote an email to the high school student government board. And I cited Michelle Borba's work and Sherry Turkle's work. And then in that, in addition to citing, I also basically said, during exam season, I know that you have this culture amongst yourselves where you are required to answer your friends within a couple seconds of them sending you a text message. And I said, why don't we just take the entire library and we make a phone check-in to get into the library? The student council wrote back, and they counter-proposed half the library. So we did it in half the library. And you can see here student perception from those leading that phone-free zone, or the JOMO zone, Joy of Missing Out zone. They basically had an excellent study session, or a perceived excellent study session. Whereas the students that were in the FOMO zone, or fear of missing out zone, where they had their phones, it was pretty much a coin toss whether or not they had a terrible session or an excellent session. Hey, visiting authors, I do want to recommend this. I know we all have visiting authors and everything, but the Yoons are absolutely incredible. They were just in our school last week. Nicola Yoon is phenomenal. Both of these two, they're married, they have a story everybody wants to hear, and they put it into their books. They're so down to earth. So I do recommend you promote these books to your students. And one cheeky student asked, why do you always write about love? And Nicola nailed it. It was fantastic. Working with teachers, I don't know what your English department is, but ours is a hard nut to crack. High school English is pretty hard. So I'm very strategic. Systematic opportunities and informal opportunities. So I chose a mentor for my professional goal from the high school English department to kind of get in that way. I also kind of work around them. I utilize heads of grade who kind of work with all teachers in the school to disseminate messages. But then I also feature English teachers in posters. I find out what it is they absolutely hate because I contribute to their weekly bulletin. And I see that they hate making displays, so I offer to make displays for them. Then I also target other departments because there's not a single student, or not a single teacher in the school that doesn't want kids reading more. And by focusing on other teachers, I like the analogy of Katie Days, the master of analogies. I'll just finish up. Don't focus too much on the flower you're trying to pick, but rather the field that you're standing in, because there's flowers all around, and all those teachers can be allies, not just the high school English teachers. So, getting to the end, we try to focus on all those students through the strategies that I've just shown here. Thank you.